Check, 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 check me out. What's up, my friends? I am back. Listen, just moved, setting up the office. It is definitely not done. Gonna try something today. It's something that I was going to be doing in a few weeks. Let's just see how it goes today. It's going to be the Daily Donuts Overview. Yeah, that's a terrible name. I'll think of a good one. Basically, going to be showing you all the ROF goodies, teamreservefall.com. Going to be showing you some fantasy cruncher stuff as well. And it's kind of going to be like this daily overview. You're going to see, what am I seeing inside the study hub? More so like, hey, here are some targets, some things to focus on, and hopefully give you an opportunity to make some money. So yes, you can load up the teamreservefall.com MLB DFS study hub every single morning. You can look at all sorts of stuff, StatCast matchups, StatCast stacking, percentiles, stacks, data, pitcher matchups, batting matchups. This is where you can get all the splits, the batter handedness, pitcher handedness splits for WOBA, ISO, strikeouts, swinging strike rates, all sorts of good stuff you need to really dive in. I mean, anybody who's into sports betting, you guys can use this as well for really anything. And, we're going to use it today for all things DFS. I'm going to be looking at some DraftKings. So first thing I did is I grabbed the projections. I went to our projections tab. This is all right here at the top, MLB, tools, study hub, projections, stacks, blah, 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 blah. I grabbed the projections. I downloaded. I went back to Fantasy Cruncher, which, by the way, if you're one of my members, you get $20 to use at Fantasy Cruncher every single freaking month of the year. That, if do some math, we are $29.99 per month. You use the code DONUTS. You can see it at the bottom left-hand corner of your screen right now. All right, let me see. Boom, right here. I can aim. Yeah. Use code DONUTS. Get 50% off for your first month. Makes us $15. You get access to fantasycruncher.com. Do the math. $29.99 minus $20 per month. You basically pay $9.99 for everything we have to offer, and you get access to FC. So I've uploaded the projections by clicking Upload Data. Click Upload File. You just click the CSV when it's there. I've already done it. You click Upload Projections. Again, I already did it. Now, I am on the 9-game 1:35 p.m. slate. I already kind of know which offenses I want to stack up, which pitchers I want to target. I did so by going through the study hub, and I went and I clicked on the 135. You can see that here, and I dragged it to 235. That's the slate size. Those are the 9 games for today's slate. And here we go. I've got this lined up. And I was going through here trying to identify, best plays, best players, best spots. And, a quick way to freaking do that, you simply can sort or filter out anybody that's not an A and B projection. You can sort through all of the values as well. And you can take out, maybe you take all the D's and E's out. And there's like a little short list of hitters. And I was going through the hitting list and I was finding all sorts of different plays that I liked. Did the same thing. Super easy. Did the same thing for the DraftKings pitcher matchups. And I found, well, my gosh, this is Kevin Gossman here, sitting out here at DK projection tier of an A, value tier of an A. I just shortlisting this today to try to find my spots. Tony Gonsolin, same, projection B, value tier D. And then Ranger Suarez was a C and a C. Sandy Alcantara, I'm not going there because I'm actually going to be stacking up the A's hitters. So I'm going to click off that, click off the projections. Don't need the stacks tab, although you can use this if you like. Same thing. You just drag and drop for the slate size and the timing. I was looking at the strategy notebook today. These are made by a few of our pros. Davin Puggle does FanDuel. Skraz does DK. Both live finalists. Both have multiple $100,000 Ws. And I use them daily here if I'm going to be making my DFS lineups. It's a great place to go. The other thing I want to show today is actually not going to show it, but it's there, is the course. The private premium course here. The content here, this stuff is mostly just premium stuff. All right. So if you just need quick answers, you can come here and do that. All right, let's go. We're going to slide over. Last thing I'm looking at is the MLB starting lineups. So this page does update throughout the day as lineups confirm. It's a brief overview page. And if you're like, man, I just need some answers and I just want to look at some splits and data, go for it. You guys can go crazy here. Look at all the green here for Atlanta. They're just so darn good right now. Let's not get cute. We're going to slide over to DraftKings on Fantasy Cruncher. I'm going to go to the advanced options. Now, you can do all sorts of stuff through here today. I'm simply going to put together a 5-player, and it's going to be an any sized stack. I'm going to be sorting by the Vegas prediction. And let me go ahead and just remove all teams. And I've got a few targets that I really want to play today. And of course, Atlanta is my team. I don't care that they're facing, Cy Young, I believe Cy Young winner last year, Sandy Alcantara. I am just taking Atlanta. They're so freaking good right now. And I think, listen, ownerships aside, I'm grabbing a team here that just has multiple home run upside every single slate. I'm slamming them in. I'm going to let the projections do the rest for the most part. I don't care if I end up with a 5-2, 5-3, naked 5, whatever it is. I just want to make sure I have Atlanta and I have 5. The other thing I want to make sure I have today, and again, this is based on the projections, and I had already highlighted I was looking at certain pitchers. So if I remove all these guys just to, just give you like a brief look at like what my pool would start out as, it would be Gonsolin, who I'm locking in. We already know I wanted Gausman because of the projection and value tiers. Suarez was the other, and then I don't need to add Alcantara because, my friends, we already highlighted this. I'm stacking Atlanta, so I've locked in Gonsolin. I'm simply going to give a thumb up to Suarez, a thumb up to Gausman. They were kind of standouts. I'm going to add back in the rest of the pool. There we go. Now, if I'm creating a single lineup today, I can simply just crunch out my own lineup. There we go. It's going to slam in Gonsolin, Gausman. I've got a 5-player stack here for Atlanta. And if I didn't like the stack I have for Atlanta, and I'm like, nah, I actually need a little bit. I need to make sure I have access to Acuna. Well, my friends, I'm going to slide over to the outfield position, and my gosh, he's just so expensive. But if you wanted to make sure he gets in there, you could just give some likes. When that doesn't work, look, it worked. There we go. So I've got Acuna in there, and if that did not work, you can always just click the lock button. So the lineup changed a bit. It took out, ended up losing Gausman, and it slammed in Ranger Suarez against the Nats, which I think is kind of tough today. But the price tag works. The Nats, one of the lowest strikeout rates in all of baseball. So maybe you're losing some upside there. Suarez has been pitching very good as of late. 6+ strikeouts, I believe 4 straight starts as well. Yes, 4 straight starts. So is he in a good spot today? No, but has he been pitching very well? Yeah, he's done so against some really good teams too, or at least some decent hitting teams. Dodgers, Arizona, Atlanta. Last time he did face the Nats, actually teed off against Trevor Williams. Same exact matchup today. Went 7 innings, got you 18 fantasy points. You're paying a premium at $8K, but just understand that if you're getting Acuna in there, you're going to have to find a budget arm. And it might not be a budget arm, but he does provide you with some salary relief. All right, if you're sliding over to Underdog today, you guys do have access to this. You do have this. Something going to be doing in the future here. You slide over when you go to the home page, and you can play some of these contests. And they have them for every sport. Every single sport, you guys can do the tournaments. You can do small, very small drafts for, $3, $8, $9, $27, 6-person drafts, or you can come to the homepage in the lobby and you can go ahead and draft these larger tournaments. And you can see the early one, I believe, just filled up. So I was going to do an early draft, didn't catch it in time. That filled for the day. But if you wanted to come do the main slate draft, you could do this and you just draft. And by the way, quick little tidbit, just focus on your stacking, try to get a solid stack in there, stacking, maybe the heart of the order for the Braves if you can through your first 3 picks, things like that. You can do that, my friend. So, all right, listen, again, code Donuts, 50% off. Boom, right here. Code Donuts, 50% off. You get access to Fantasy Cruncher through our $20 credit that we give you every month. You get access to all of our tools. Hopefully this brief, quick little overview was a nice tutorial-based approach to a stream. Also shows you kind of some of the different things you get access to for, again, just $14.99 for your first month. I'll be here more frequently here in the future. Plan on doing it mid-July after the July 4th. But let's let this rip and see how it goes here on YouTube. I wish you all the best of luck today. Use that code donuts and grab that link down below. And if you can do me a huge favor, you guys want this here on YouTube, hit the like button, drop a comment after, help the SEO, the YouTube algorithm, get my video out in front of other people, and I'll keep doing it. All right. Good luck today, my friends.